Okay, so this is where I left off, and from the last video. She's still pregnant, of course, and so we're going to work on her needs a bit because they seem to be a little low, which is one of the results of pregnancy. Everything seems to go down faster. So we're going to bring those up a bit. The daughter's still disposing of the dead flowers. And the maid apparently is cleaning up the bugs, because I had to call an exterminator because somebody keeps knocking over my trash can. And they had bugs everywhere. Okay, now that she's done with that, I think that's all the dead flowers. So now that she's done, I am going to now plant more flowers. And hopefully that stupid dog stays out of my yard so that I can keep my flowers alive for a little longer. Sometimes I wish you could just like shoot the dogs that come into your yard. That would make it so much easier. Oh, well apparently these flowers are dead too. Huh. Guess she wasn't done disposing of the flowers yet. Poor little girl. Having to do all this. I think I will have her work on her lemonade at her lemonade stand now. She has the aspiration to sell lemonade, so this would be a good time. The mom is still taking her bath. The daddy's still at work. He's a cop. That was what his aspiration was. A lot of times with the family Sims, you will get them and they'll have ones like golden anniversary or the big one, you know, like marry off 6 kids or something like that, which is a really pain in the butt to get, but because you have to raise up all the 6 kids and then find them husbands and wives. But this time he had the aspiration to become a captain hero, so he is currently a cop and I'm working on getting him promoted. She is actually a teacher because she's a knowledge sim and that was what she wanted, so I thought it was kind of fitting because, you know, with him being a family sim and then her being the teacher, I thought it was kind of a cool little match. They had really good chemistry. I think it has to do with the fact that they have the same interests because they both have tinkering as their hobby, and they hit it off really, really well, even though the logical and creativity and stuff, I mean, they wasn't the same, but when the matchmaker matched them up, I was surprised that they had 4 bars, because it's really rare, without having to do some adjusting on their turn-ons and stuff, it's really rare to get, well, for me anyway, I mean, other people might have better luck, but to get 4-bar chemistry from the matchmaker. Usually when you do the matchmaker, you'll get like 2 or something, and then you have to do some changing on the turn-ons and stuff to get a higher chemistry. But they hit it. They had 4 bars like right away, so I was like really happy about that. I try to match my Sims up with high chemistry Sims because the traction level is a lot higher, and I think it works better too for when you're doing like flirting and stuff. I think it works better when they have a high chemistry, but sometimes you can't always find that perfect match, so you have to settle for whichever ones you can get. I think that was the last of the flowers, so I don't see any more, so I'm now going to make her do the lemonade. And she wants fun. So, let me see. I think the easiest way would be to get her to play pool, because that seems to bring up their fun really well, and a lot of times they won't do activities like play the piano or anything like that if their fun need is like really low, because it'll pop up saying that they don't want to do that. And so you usually have to make them play video games or pool or one of those type activities where it's not actually a skill building thing, and that seems to work a lot better. So since her fun is like all the way down, I'm gonna make her play pool for a while, and then once I get her fun level up a little higher, I'll probably gonna make her do something else like play the piano or something, so she can actually get some skill building out of it. And the daughter is looking at the telescope, but I'm going to have her sell some lemonade. Oh, the daddy is home now. I recently discovered, which is odd because I've played Sims 2 for so long, but I didn't know before, but I recently discovered that you can actually have your driveway like this and have two cars back to back like this, and they can both be used. I always thought you had to have it separated, you know, for each car because the car wouldn't be able to go back out, but I did it like this by accident because I had one car and then had placed the other car, and I'm like, well, let me try and see what happens, and they were able to use it. So it saves a lot of room, especially if you have more than one person in the family that wants to use a car, have a car. So, but I figured that would probably be something I should have known already since I've been playing it for so long, but I didn't. So I guess you do learn something every day about The Sims. But you can actually have the cars like this in a driveway. As long as it's a long driveway and not one of the short ones, you can double up on your cars and have them both like this, and they can still use both of them. He actually uses the van, the minivan, I call it, because that's what it looks like. And because of him being a family Sims, I figured it was more fitting for him. So I make him use the little minivan to go back and forth to work and shopping and anything else they want to do. So her fun is going up. Her energy is still going down. So I'm probably going to end up having to make her take a nap before it gets too late because I don't want her energy to drain all the way down, because when they get real low in energy, you have issues trying to get them to eat and do anything because they just don't want to do it. So, but now that the daddy's home, he can start doing some of the stuff. Okay, he needs to make a friend, so I think I'm going to call someone and try to build up his friendship with someone. I really hate the way you have to have friends to get promoted in this game. Sims 3, I was really happy with that they changed that to where you didn't have to have the friends thing to get promoted, but it's kind of hard sometimes because when you have a large family, you know, and you have kids and you have to tend to the Sims kids and all that, it sometimes is really hard to make the friends that you need for the promotions, but we're going to try. We'll see how we get. I'm going to X this out and redo, and then I'm going to have him call someone to try to build up their friendship. He actually had several friends, but then he didn't call them enough, and of course when you don't talk to them often enough, they unfriend you. So now I'm gonna have him talk to a couple of people. It looks like this one here is pretty close, so I'll have him call her and build up the friendship faster for his job. So maybe he'll get promoted. Then we'll do cheap for that. It's just a lemonade stand, so it don't need to be high-priced lemonade. And then I'm going to have her make and sell lemonade, since that's what her wish is. She also wants to get an A+ report card, which she hasn't been to school yet because she hasn't been a child for that long, so she hasn't officially had school yet, so I haven't been able to work on that yet. So hopefully that'll change when she actually goes. So we want to talk to her. And it seems like her fun is higher now, so I'm going to have her do something else now to build up some skills instead of playing pool. Let's see, what does she need? I could do charisma because she needs that for her job, but I think I'll do the chess thing instead because the logic, until it gets nighttime and she can actually look in the telescope. I actually prefer this telescope for the logic building because it builds faster. But unfortunately, you can't do that but at night, because when you do it during the day, it pisses your neighbors off. And then they come over there all angry at you because they say you were spying on them. So I do it at night, and you also have to beware too, you know, when the men do it, they can get abducted by aliens, so, and then you end up with a pregnant male, so you have to kind of watch that out too, which I don't think it would really matter in this family, considering she's already an alien. But it would sure add on to the issues with them having another kid on the way. I could probably have him play with her and it would build up their social as well as their fun. He doesn't really need the fun, so I would rather work on one of his other skills that he needs, like studying cleaning or something that doesn't give you fun. So I think I'll do that. I'll have him study cleaning because he needs that for his job too. Now that he got his friend that he needed, I'm hoping when he goes to work next time he'll get a promotion. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes it takes a few Sims days to actually get the promotion, and then sometimes you'll be answering the questions that pop up, and sometimes you answer them wrong, and then you end up losing skills, and then you have to go back and get them again. So it doesn't always happen that fast, but I'm kind of hoping it does. So there'll be less things I have to do with that. She's still sitting here waiting for someone to come by and do her lemonade. The funny thing is, whenever she's not selling a lemonade, I have 3 or 4 people that pass by my house. But now that she's actually sitting out there, nobody seems to want to come. Oh, wait. Never mind. Here's someone now. Lola Singles, which is another family from Strangetown. You can actually play her in the family. She's another alien sim. She also has a sister that's an alien as well. So they're a cool little family. So now that she's fulfilled that aspiration, I think we're gonna do something else instead of sitting here. She needs a bath, so let's do that first because it's getting close to supper time now. So I'm gonna have someone cook. See, the mama's getting tired now, which is what I was trying to avoid, but apparently it didn't work. So I'm gonna have her take a little nap, and then I'm gonna have the daddy cook instead of her, which I'm hoping he don't burn anything because he doesn't have high cooking. So this could be interesting. Let's do Grandma's comfort soup. Last time he cooked that, he burnt it. But he didn't catch the kitchen on fire, which is good. She caught the kitchen on fire a few times whenever she was actually learning to cook. It was actually 3 times. She caught the kitchen on fire. So, it didn't go well. So he's cooking. I will be fast forwarding quite a bit throughout the game. Because like on certain things, like when they're eating or when they're sleeping, I will fast forward because I'm not gonna just sit there and wait, you know, because it takes so long. So I will fast forward through those parts, but the majority of the stuff I actually don't fast forward through because I like to, you know, keep an eye on my Sims, see what they're doing. Because sometimes they'll wander off and do something that you don't want them to do, or you didn't tell them to do, which isn't always a problem. I mean, it can make it more interesting depending what it is, but like for her, for instance, she's going to bed, which I don't want her to go to bed because she's fixing to eat. So I'm going to actually have her sit at the table instead and wait for the food. As soon as she sleeps a little longer, I'm going to wake her up, but if I don't let her sleep for a little bit, she will actually pass out at the table while she's eating, which is quite funny, actually. But it doesn't fulfill her food. So I actually try to keep them from falling asleep because then you have to keep waking them up, and it gets really annoying because they keep falling asleep again. So they will actually serve the sim if they're all sitting at the table. They'll place the sim some food and then place the food around them, which I'm sure if you're a simmer you know this already, but for those who didn't know, they actually do serve the food to the person sitting down first, and then they serve everyone else. It gets a little laggy when it switches from day to night or when the weather changes, so they will have a few glitches, you know, like that. But that's just the way the Sims 2 is. It's always done that. And now I think she slept enough. I think I'm going to wake her up and make her eat because I don't want her hunger need to get down too far. They do talk a lot when they're at the table, so that's why it takes them so long to eat, because they sit the most of the time and talk. I'm going to actually remove this. It was okay whenever it was just 2 of them, but it actually, the way they made the Sims 2, it's not like the Sims 3. So when you have stuff like that on the tables, it actually gets in the way from them being able to sit at the table and eat. Like, that's why his chair is pushed out so far, because he's not sitting with the rest of them because that candle thing was in the way. But now that I removed the candle thing, next time he sits at the table, he'll sit all the way up. I do hate the way a random Sim would just pop up into your house I normally lock the doors to keep this from happening, but I didn't this time. I should have. But this dude here is actually a friend of the husband, and so he randomly comes into my house and just starts using the karaoke machine, which is kind of crappy because he don't really sing that well. So it's really annoying. So when I finish eating, I'm gonna actually have to ask him to leave, because otherwise he will be there for hours and he won't stop. Now that he's done eating, I'm gonna have him ask his friend to please leave. I don't know why this Sim is the only one that ever comes over and does this, but he's kind of annoying. But you get that sometimes with the NPCs. Some of them are like really annoying, and sometimes you just want to get a cow plant and have them eaten. I've actually done that a couple of times on some of my families. I had a Sim that kept coming over and was being really annoying, so I got a cow plant and had the cow plant eat them, and then I came back, brought him back as a zombie, which was really funny. And of course, as usual, Sims 2 tradition, you can't get your Sims to do anything because there's always something in the way. Oh my. So I'm going to actually have to move my Sim over here so the other one can get out of the bathroom and leave. So, but now that it is nighttime, I do believe I may... See, them two are still talking. That's why it takes them so freaking long to eat. But now that it's nighttime, I think I might have him go use the telescope to build up his logic skill a bit. Because I was going to have her do it since she needs more logic for her job, but she's actually too tired because she just did the whole fall asleep in your plate thing like I was telling y'all about. So I'm going to actually have to keep waking her up, and hopefully she can finish her food. The little girl is going to go to the bathroom and then sleep because she's about to pass out. The only thing I kind of hate about, which I love this house, but what I don't like is the fact that the way it was designed, they have like a mountain behind it. And so when you move your house to at a certain angle, like from the back view like this, it actually brings it up, and you have an overhead view, and it's really hard to angle into the do a close-up into the rooms for your Sims. So I try to keep my angle from the side or from the front. It's a lot easier that way. That way I can click on things that I need to click on for my Sims. Otherwise, I have to keep turning it and turning it to get the right angle. So I'm going to have him stargaze after his shower. I'm going to save because I don't know if he's going to get abducted by aliens. So I'm actually going to save here. Which if he does, I mean, it's not a big thing, but I like to save as often as possible because Sims 2 has a bad habit of crashing sometimes. And so I would hate for all that work to have to do it all over again. So we're going to see what happens when he looks through the telescope. He actually has an option now. They added that a few expansions back. Where you could actually summon the aliens instead of waiting to get abducted for those who, you know, wanted to do it sooner. But I actually like to wait and then let it be a random thing. I don't really like to do the summon aliens. I like it to be a surprise if they get abducted or not. So I very seldom ever do the summon alien thing. So I just have him stargaze and then let's see what randomly happens when he does it. Because if you have a high enough logic, you can click on a telescope and it'll say summon aliens. And then you can summon them instead of waiting. And of course she went to sleep in the wrong bed. That's not her room. She was so tired, I guess she didn't care. I'm kind of hoping this baby will be a boy, because I have 2 rooms already set for a boy. That it came that way. I didn't actually design the rooms. I liked them, so I just kept them. They did a really good job on it, and one of them is like a space type room, which is this one over here. And I thought it would be really fitting for the alien thing, since you know they're aliens. And so I'm kind of hoping for a boy so they could use this room, because I don't want to have to change it. But if it's a girl, I'll just have to change this one over here, I guess, and make it into a girl's room. I guess a girl could probably be in it too, but it looks more fitting for like a boy to me. Okay, so she is sleeping now, and the mother is sleeping, and everyone is in bed except for the dad, who is still stargazing. I'm gonna wait till his energy goes down a little bit more before I send him to bed, because he can still get some logic gains in before he actually needs to sleep. Because he doesn't go to work as early. I mean, he goes to work at 9, but if I put him to sleep now, he'll end up waking up really early because he'll fill up his energy really fast. We'll fast forward a bit because this takes a really long time sometimes when I'm stargazing. Okay, now I'm gonna stop him, I think, because he needs to clean up this, because it's really annoying with the flies buzzing around. All this, and I don't know who it is that's calling me at this time of the night, but more than likely it's probably a magazine person trying to sell me a magazine. Yeah, that's what it is. It's someone selling me a magazine. Every time you build up a skill in a certain thing, like science or something in a hobby, you'll have the magazine people calling you, wanting to sell you magazines, which they're not bad. I mean, your Sims will read them. Oh, looks like someone has got fat again. Oh my! I don't know if that's a glitch or what, but that's an awful big belly. Jesus! I've never seen a Sim belly that big before. What is going on? That was something. I had to take a picture of that to save it in my screenshot. That was really cool. Okay, so I'm actually going to send him to bed now. And I'm going to put her back in bed. And then I will be fast forwarding it because everybody will be sleeping. So, I do need to try to remember to feed my little guinea pig next time I get up. I keep forgetting and poor thing's going to die. I love it when they snore. I have never actually heard a Sims child snore. I don't know if they snore in here. I think it's only the adult Sims that do. So that means that next one more Sim day and then she will be having her baby. So we get to see what it is. Now she's up, and so I am going to have her do all her basic needs, like bathroom, bath, then I will have her eat, and she is up as well, but she is going to watch TV, but first I want her to get dressed. First thing I usually do with my Sims is get him dressed. And he is up as well, everyone up at the same time. This is nice. Everyone gets to start their day at the same time. And it is actually Monday now in the game, so that means that she will officially have her first day of school. So that way we can work on getting her that aspiration of the A+ student. Trying to find something that will look cute on her with her being green-skinned. I noticed darker colors seem to look better than the lighter colors, because to me the lighter colors, even if it's not green, sometimes even light colors like yellow and stuff tend to blend in with her skin. So I try to do the really darker colors like these when I'm actually picking her clothes. That's green. Kind of like this. This actually looks good on. I think red and black and blue, dark blue, actually are the best colors for the alien skin. They look the best to me, I think. I always dress them according to the season. I don't know, it's just something I like to do. That way they get to wear a variety of different clothes. They don't always wear like shorts or long sleeves. So it makes it more variety. I'm a bit OCD, I guess, when it comes to my games. I like things done a certain way, so that's usually how I play them. She is waddling now, so that means she is really big. Let's hope it's not twins. I'm not sure if I'm prepared for that. I always like to be surprised with the twins. There is actually a, if you look under your Sims, aspiration, career reward, not career rewards. Which one is it? No, it's one of these. Yeah, it's under aspiration rewards and the lifetime aspiration benefits. You can actually, as you fulfill your aspirations, you can gain points to spend on this. And there is actually one for super fertility when it's a family sim you can pick. To where it gives them an increased chance of twins, which I know there's a lot of people who really like twins and so they use it a lot, but I actually don't, because I like to get them randomly as a surprise. So I don't actually use their super fertility to increase my chances with twins. If I get them, then I know that it was just spontaneously and that it wasn't any cheat or anything that I did to cause them, because I don't really like to use cheats and stuff to give me twins when I'm playing the game. So I haven't used his. I didn't use his on his. I try to work on the aspirations, but there are times when I can't do the ones they want. Like for instance, see a ghost. It's not very often you actually can see a ghost in Sims 2, because unless you have gravestones in your yard or you go to someone's house that has the gravestones, it's like random when the ghosts pop up. So they're a little harder to fulfill. So most of the time I don't do those. And like be saved from death, unless my sim randomly dies from something like electrocution or something, it's a little harder for that, because I don't like purposely kill my sims just to try to get that aspiration done. So those I won't really fulfill that much. I usually just wait until it changes to the next one. But I do try to do the skill building ones, not only because of the aspiration points, but also because it helps with their jobs a lot of times. And, like being flirted with. He's a family sim, so he gets a lot of those. The kisses, the flirting. This one I have locked because he wants to have a baby, which I want him to fulfill that when she has her baby. I'll lock some of the harder ones that I want to work on, like the have a baby one, so that it won't change. I'll actually lock it, and that way I'll keep it longer and I won't have to worry about it changing on me. The children, I don't really work on their aspirations that much unless they get further down than the green on their bars, because I don't know, I usually have them do other things. It's really hard when they go in school, because you have to keep them really happy with for them to do their homework, and so, or they refuse to do it. And so I try to keep their fun and all that high. So unless one of the aspiration deals with like playing on the playground or something, I don't usually do it, because I try to keep that fun bar up. Like right now she's playing with the dollhouse, so her fun is going to go up. But I try to make sure their fun is high before they go to school, because when they go to school it drops down, and then when they get home they will not do their homework. And it gets really frustrating, because you have to get them to complete their homework in order for them to keep their grades up. So, and if their grades get too low, then the military school people will come and they will take your sim child away, and you will never see it again. So I actually always try to do the fun thing with the kids instead of working on their aspiration meters. See, now she's got one for playing on the playground. So I could actually do that one and it would build up her fun. But since she's already playing with the dollhouse, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to instead have the mama eat after she cleans the cage. So her hunger will go up. I actually have leftovers, I do believe, in the icebox. I'll probably just make her do that. Sometimes I'll have the kids eat before they go to school, depending how low their hunger boy is. But since her hunger boy is not that low, I think I'm just going to wait, because they'll fulfill it when they're at school too. So. I think I will have her get leftovers instead of cooking, because she's like really hungry now. And so that way she'll be able to eat faster. Not a lot to choose from for breakfast, but I don't guess it really matters. She'll eat whatever. Same with him, he'll eat whatever. See, her fun is almost all the way up now, so that means hopefully when she gets home from school, it will only be about halfway down. And so she'll still be able to do her homework. If not, then I'll have to work on her fun before she'll do her homework. And she's off to school for her first day. I'm fast forwarding again to get through all the breakfast and the talking, because it takes so long. I'm going to fulfill a couple of his aspirations. He wants to be flirted with, so I think I'll do that. I'll have her flirt with him. I like the goose one. It's really funny to watch him do that one. And then I'll have him kiss her, because he has that wish as well. It's quite funny to watch them do that. Oh, well, the kiss one went away, so oh well, he'll still kiss her though. And we'll see, what does he want to do now? He wants to ask him on a date, classic dance, BFF. I think I'll wait on those. His bar should get really full once she has the baby, because it will fulfill that need. I'm not going to worry about cleaning up anything, because the maid is now here and she will do it all. So now I'm going to go have her take care of some of her needs. She's still hungry, but I'm going to go ahead and give her her bath and stuff first, and then I'll have her eat lunch. And then she'll probably need a nap, because they get really, really tired really fast on their last stage of pregnancy. And I've noticed from playing as well that if they have twins, it drops down even faster. So if your knees start dropping down like super fast over the littlest things, then more than likely you're probably having twins. Because I've had several families that had twins, and their needs were like really super fast. I mean, they would just eat, and it would be like not even 2 sim hours, and their hunger ball would be almost past the half mark already. And they get super tired and need like 2 or 3 naps. And sure enough, they popped out twins. I don't know why I clicked on that. I don't need him to clean that out. Let's see, what do I want him to do? He has the day off, so I think he should maybe work out. He could use some bodybuilding skills. He is a cop after all, and you want to be in good shape when you're a cop. And since he has no other needs that need to be taken care of, it's a good time to get all sweaty and work out. And she is hungry again, so I will have her eat again. And as I said, her energy bar is now going down, so she will probably need a little nap after this, while we wait for little Yumi to get home from school. I think she's a really, really pretty alien sim. A lot of times you will find that the aliens are kind of their face is kind of misshaped because of the eyes. Some of them have really, really big eyes, so it kind of makes them not as pretty. But she's a really pretty sim. I was really happy with her. She still has the alien eyes and everything, but they seem to be more proportioned to her face. So, I'm not sure what she's doing. She wants to exercise, but she says she can't get to it, and I'm not sure why. Because there is nothing blocking it. I made sure to space them out, but now she's saying she can't get to it. So, I don't know. She probably don't need to be exercising anyway, because she's already tired, and all it's going to do is make her more tired. So instead, I will have her do something fun. I'm not sure. Let's see. What should I have her do? Maybe practice the piano. Oh, now she's going to work out again. What is she saying is in the way?
Is this a room?
Oh, I see. She's saying this is in the way. Maybe it is too close. I might need to move it over to where it won't be in the way. Which I cannot do right now because he's exercising, so I'll see about doing that. I haven't actually had them use the bicycle yet, so I wasn't sure about if it was going to be too close or not. But apparently, she says it is. I don't understand that myself, because, I mean, it looks like they got plenty of room to walk around. It's me, but the Sims, for some reason, need lots and lots of room whenever it comes to getting the items. It's actually kind of funny to watch him because he makes the weirdest faces sometimes. He's gonna need another shower by the time he's done. Oh, there's one of his faces. Poor dude. He's so tired. All that working out is making him tired. I think he's worked out enough, so let's stop now and go take that shower. His daughter should be home from school soon, so we will wait because we will have him help her with her homework. That way it'll go by faster. Because see, her fun is like past the half mark now. Or below the half mark, and so if he helps her with her homework, she will do it faster and hopefully finish it without me having to stop and make her have fun first. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to have him help her with her homework. And I'm going to stop her now because she's getting tired, so I'm going to make her go to the bathroom and take a nap before supper. I will be kind of glad when this baby comes because her needs dropping really fast. See, that's the thing with the high chemistry. They have that pop up a lot with the little hearts and things because they're really attracted to them. So that makes it really nice. Okay, so she is now home, and they usually bring their homework to the closest computer, which apparently is over here. It's not even her room, but... So now she's going to... I'm going to have her ask him for help with the homework. Oh, she seemed to have brought a little friend home. Well, that's cute. They're watching TV. Don't know what they're watching, but they're watching something. That's the problem when you ask them for, sometimes when you ask them for help with their homework, for some reason, I don't know, for some reason it won't click on it and it'll turn it off and I don't know. And now he's going, I don't know what he's doing. Apparently he ain't doing what I want him to do though. What? I don't understand. By the time she even gets him to help her with the homework, her fun's going to be all the way down and she ain't going to even want to do it. I don't know what's up with the Sims. Sometimes they just do not want to listen to you. You would think that in a game where you're supposed to control them, you think that they will listen to you when you click on something to tell them to do it. I think I'm going to have to move her here and then move him in the same room. And then maybe I can get her to do it. Because it does not want to work otherwise. If for some reason he just does not. It keeps Xing off every time I have her ask him to help. So let's try this with them in the same room. That seems to work. All these noises going on in the house. Phew, I think everyone left everything on. The TV on. Oh, she's singing. The karaoke. That's what it is. Boy, one thing about that karaoke machine, when you have one of those in your house, you can't get the Sims to stay off of it. We have her serve dinner now. Let's see. What do we want to eat? Let's do mac and cheese this time. Oh, wait. I have to clean this up before she can do that. I forgot. Because they won't do it if they don't have a clean counter. And there it went. Now she is fussing because she needs fun. So I'm going to have to take her to do something fun because she is really unhappy. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe she could play with this little girl over here with the karaoke machine. That might be fun for her. Well, she's on the phone, so he may be the one having to cook supper. She sure likes to talk, don't she? I do believe she has finished her homework, which is good. Because I really hate when they don't finish their homework, because it gets really annoying when you have to keep going back and going back, trying to build up their fun and get them to do homework. She actually don't sound too bad. And he didn't burn the food. This is a big plus. I'm really happy about that. And she is going to come eat. Now what is she doing? Why did she do that? That don't make no sense. She switched from that side to that side. It's the same food. What is she doing? Oh my. These Sims, sometimes I just don't understand what the hell they're doing. And now I'm going to fast forward a bit because, like I said, it takes a really long time when they're eating. And you will be sitting there watching them talk. So. And there she goes. She just fell asleep again. Ah, my poor little Sim. She needs to have this baby soon. It's really wearing her out. And he is done, and the little girl is done, and so I'm going to have her take her bath and get ready for bed. Like all good little children should do. And I'm going to try and attempt to get her to finish eating. if she doesn't keep falling asleep 20 times. And there she goes again. It's actually quite funny to watch them. If it wouldn't be so annoying having to wake them up all the time, it would actually be amusing. Sometimes I'll just let them sleep, but that's why I'm just going to have to exit off for now, because I'm going to take her to go sleep for a little bit and then maybe wake her up again in a couple of Sims hours. Then maybe she will be more rested and she can actually go eat something before her baby comes, because it should be coming tonight in a couple of hours actually, because it was around this time when she got fat. So I'm gonna have him put the food away so it doesn't get flies. I like the fact that they have more than one bathroom, because see, now he can go to the bathroom and his daughter can keep taking her bath. So it makes it really nice when you have a big family and you have more than one bathroom, which I'm sure is that way in real life too. So I'm sure most people are happy when they have more than one bathroom. Now I'm going to send the little girl to bed because it is time to sleep. Her fun is low, so I may have to work on that in the morning before she goes to school. Because that way she'll have her fun built up for when she gets home. But we will see. Right now I'm going to have her sleep a bit because, like I said, the baby's going to be coming soon. So we will see what it is. Will it be a boy? Will it be a girl? Will it be an alien, or will it be human like the daddy? It will be a surprise. I actually keep a list of baby names I have found from a website, and I keep them written down so that way I can name my Sims when they have them. So I try not to use the same name twice in the same neighborhood. So that way it doesn't get confusing on which Sim it is if they have the same names. I'm not sure exactly what time it's going to be. I wasn't really keeping track of what time she got fat, but usually it's a couple of hours past the time that they get fat that they actually have the baby. So we are just waiting now for her to have her little baby. We will know when it's time when she gets out of the bed. It may be time. This may be it. This may be the big moment. We will see what she has. I think he needs to get up. He needs to see this. You know, he is the father and he should be watching. So I'm actually going to take a couple of pictures because I like to keep the pictures in a little photo album. The facial expressions are like really, really funny. And it's a baby, and it's only one. It's two babies popping up. So let's see what we get. Boy or girl? What is it gonna look like? And it's another alien baby. That makes two of them. Oh, look how cute. And it's another girl. So, what do we want to name this second little baby girl? Let's see. I was thinking maybe Tavia. That sounds like I try to use unique names when they have like aliens and stuff because I think it's kind of cool. So Tavia seems like a pretty good, cool name. So I'm going to name the little girl Tavia. The sister's name is Yumi. So this one will be Tavia. I'm sure eventually he will get a son, but for now he has two daughters. And there's the little baby. He gets to meet his daughter. If I can maneuver the camera around, that is, and get a good angle so y'all can see. and he's going to talk to his little baby girl.
Woo! Lana!
And he's happy. He's a happy daddy. Oh, she actually gave him the baby. Oh, and now she gave him the butt. Well, that's interesting. I think the Sims babies are so cute. Looks like he might have all alien babies. I guess none of them are gonna take after him. It's always a surprise. You never know what you're gonna get. So now that we have the girl, I will have to change this little room here, I guess, and make it into a nursery. So that will be on my next video. So I hope y'all enjoyed it.